Hello friends and welcome back to another Alliance War. I forgot to screenshot the opening, but we are taking on Dark Shadow Force, a rematch of War 4 or 5 earlier this season. So my path was largely the same in terms of champs, so my scouting was pretty easy this time. So up here we have a 5-star Nightcrawler. This time around, unlike last war, I was able to get the light attack switch up right away, which makes this fight pretty easy, except he is not interested in throwing his special attacks. So, pretty simple fight. I don't mind pushing him to his special 2 because they're both very easy to dodge. Um, Wanted to make sure to throw my special 1 before I hit 2 bars of power to get that debuff up. Hope you guys had an enjoyable weekend. Mine was all right. My family and I have kind of been passing around a cold, which is not fun. But if you have kids, it's just a permanent hazmat suit situation. All right, so here we have a 565 Medusa on the mini boss node, and for some reason my boosts here were resorted, and all of my champion boosts were now at the bottom. Like, I don't know. This happens infrequently, but just enough to be annoying. So I put on a medium 1, and I contemplated here putting on a regular attack boost, but I felt like I could take this fight without it. So I have had good luck the last 2 wars with Medusas, and right away, of course, I take a combo to the face. So not an ideal start. So I am trying to bait out the special 1 here. I've got a petrify up, so Buffet will not be healing her as much. Trying to bait out the special 1. Finally, I'm against the wall, but I get the special 1 just in time. Second petrify is up, so the Buffet is canceled out. Now from here, I'm kind of towards the left end of the screen here. Still trying to bait out that special 1. And at some point, yeah, so I just decide, screw it, I'm going to take the S2. I take it all blocked. I don't lose too much health. So still sitting nice at 3/4. Getting those debuffs up. Degen is putting in its work, ticking her for quite a bit. And then I make a mistake there and get parried. I jam block and somehow miraculously block her special 1 before she completely wrecks me with it. So another really, you know, bad mistake here, but it doesn't cost me. At this point, I've got Buffet uh, damaging her instead of healing her, and you see with the evade there ends up killing her at the end. So not my best fight for sure. So as I see almost every war, this is another 5-star Black Panther Civil War. Same fight as usual. Um, One tip that I don't think I've mentioned before is you can actually avoid pairing by holding your finger down on the block button during your final medium. So that will enter your character into a block immediately following the attack, but not fast enough to be, good timing for a parry here. So nail him with the S2, which, in any other war season probably would have killed him with the bleeds, but I don't think I managed to push him in this fight to an S2. And I get really tentative here about trying to bait his S1. I think I missed time 1 here on this bar of power. Nope, not that one. Yeah, right here. So I'm like, he's at 2%. I'm trying to bait the special 1, and I think I take a blocked hit from it. Yeah. So I don't want to risk getting the bleed on me. So just block it, take him out. This is the same fight as the previous match with this alliance. Is a 6-star duped cable. Didn't bother healing up because I knew I was going to, pretty much beat him without any issues. So he gets the power gain and his own regen up on his first bar power plus the arc overload. So right at the outset, he's got a bit of healing. The power gain, not very much. Um, block a couple S1s. Again, I'm using the not really a trick, but letting the laser blast kind of push me to the edge of the screen with my evade. That's how I dodge it. I considered going in and trying a full evade in this battle, but since I was already down about 27% health, I didn't want to risk it again. Sometimes you can take some calculated risks, but usually I just try to play it smart. So I've got Fear of the Void up, launching those debuffs when I can, and the Arc Overload here is going to trigger, and you can just see 8, 7, 6 health just ticking away from that regeneration, and the degen will get him right there. So, pretty clean fight, unlike the Medusa one prior. Final fight of this war for me is yet another 6-star Green Goblin. And this was just after I woke up this morning. And I don't know, must have been a little groggy still, laying in bed, doing this fight. Push him to his S2, as I always like to do, and then I mistime the dodge on the S2 and take the full force of it right to my face, right here. Now, he does some major damage with that. That's like 40% or so, plus the poison. But it could have been way worse if this had been a duped goblin and he would have landed the super bomb on me. I probably would have been dead from the other debuffs that he would have put on me too. But so I survive, and I'm not panicking because I know that I was healing a little bit from the poison debuff, but I need to play aggressively here to get my debuffs back on him, because with that Killmonger synergy, I will be healing for 1% per debuff. So as long as I don't take another special to the face, I should be fine, and that the synergy will account for any parry or block damage I'm going to take. So just trying to parry, and when the parry doesn't work, I will bait out the heavy, playing it really safe here. Trying to get the debuffs up on him as fast as possible. So I've got Fear of the Void and a Petrify, so his healing is completely mitigated. Pushing him to 2 bars of power again, and there he goes. So potentially dangerous taking a S2, but I do survive, heal back up a little, and that was my last fight. So Dark Shadow Force did end up pulling out the victory in the rematch, so good war to them. Only a couple wars left in the season, so good war to you guys, and to the viewer, thanks for watching.